What's up, everybody? This is Fidelis Animi. We are live with our finals of our Grand Arena. Gave you a little bit of sneak preview there. We have a game today because our opponent has basically gone full offense mode. So we are both probably going to full clear. The question is who's going to do it more efficiently. So today, everything that we do is going to be about doing it as efficiently as possible. And so with that in mind, let's get into seeing what our opponent has. My opponent's best offensive team is the Commander Luke Skywalker, but it's Swiss T, Trico, Chewie, Han. It is also geared and modded well enough to be able to take on my Revan. So I am expecting that he can probably burn through my Revan, especially since I don't have the ideal composition. I have a little bit of mix and match to have Bastila team as well. I wanted to save just enough on offense in case he did put CLS on defense. I didn't want a situation where he just ignored my Revan and I couldn't beat his CLS. And so I brought just enough offensive power with Jedi to be able to handle his CLS. I felt if I was on the offense, that's going to turn out to be pretty bad because he's gonna be able to churn through this Revan in this case. So we need to be as efficient as possible. Let's check out his defensive teams. For the most part, nothing fancy other than just a Bossk. His Bossk is fast, reasonably fast. He's slower than my Bossk, but his teams overall are very weak. A lot of them are even missing mods. So Cassian has no mods, or not Cassian, sorry, K2SO has no mods, but the rest of the team has mods. Chirrut's fast. There's only, I think, 2 characters out of all of these that don't have mods. So for the most part, he's got a very strong Bossk, and the rest of it is just going to be very efficient cleanup. I haven't taken a look at his ships yet, so he did put a reasonable defensive fleet. Because of that, I doubt he's going to be able to take out my defensive fleet, so I think we're going to win this no matter what. But we're certainly going to be able to take out his fleet more efficiently, because we are about to just use 3 ships here. All we need is the Millennium Falcon, and these 2. Alright, so let's clean up. We don't want to target Phantom 2. Well, yeah, we might go to one-shot. Nope. But the AoE will clean that up, so that's fine. I ideally want to take out Ghost as soon as possible, so that Phantom 2 loses crit immunity, but it looks like it's not going to matter a whole lot. Really? That's rude. Okay, well, there we go. This will get through, and let's just clean up. This was less efficient than I thought I should. I definitely should have done this more efficiently. But it's okay. Ooh. Let's try to get a 0 procs from this, this Millennium Falcon. It's kind of gross. Will this kill it? I'm just gonna do a safe and make sure Biggs dies. Probably the right decision there. After looking at how much damage he survived from the basic. But there we have it. 64 banners. That is not max. 66 would be max. But close to. Good enough. So what's our best team for taking out bounty hunters? It's going to easily be Finn. Finn will not lose any protection, and they'll never get a turn. The real question is, do I want to try to undersize this? I could take my bounty hunters against this. If I do, I will most likely end full protection because of boss regeneration. If I take Bastila, I could do that, but I think Bastila might be better used as a 2 or 3 man party at a lower level. Against a lower team. Let's think here. Because bounty hunters, the protection regen is only as good as you can apply debuffs. And to apply a bunch of debuffs, you're going to need at least 1 offensive character, 1 major debuffing character. You're probably going to want to run a minimum of the trio, which is Bossk, Boba Fett, and Dengar, because they have the offensive capability together, as well as applying the debuffs. You could sacrifice Greedo from my lineup, and you could sacrifice Cad Bane. So if I ran this against a weaker team, it would be, let me just do this, just so it's easy to jump back and forth. It would be this. And that's fine. But Bastila could easily 3-man anyway and get a guaranteed protection up. Like max protection, whereas it can be wishy-washy if you get the last debuff on the last kill of whether or not you can cap off protection when using Bossk. And so it might be safer to just go ahead and use Bastila for a lower team, and then just go ahead and Bounty Hunter against Bounty Hunters. Even though I don't typically like mirrors, this would guarantee my max protection. But the only reason to do not Finn here is if we can undersize it. Because Finn is guaranteed, can I land it? Yeah, absolutely. Also keep in mind, Bossk protection regeneration is whenever you would apply a debuff or a debuff is resisted. So them resisting debuffs also triggers Bossk's leadership. Let me pull that up and show that a little bit. Whenever an enemy suffers a debuff or resists, so even if the tenacity doesn't get through the debuffs, you still get the health and protection. So either way, Bossk does resist. Will get the, even if he resists, he'll get the protection regeneration. But the only reason to, so you're asking about Finn. Can Finn apply enough exposes? Let's see here. How much tenacity? 50% tenacity. That is a lot of tenacity. 140 on Bossk. The biggest issue there is I only need to apply one debuff per time I call to assist out of like 4 chances. The reason being is that I've got what's it called? Resistance Trooper. So Resistance Trooper will gain basically a full set of turn meter every time. So in terms of Finn versus Bounty Hunters, Finn exposed trains could be in jeopardy based on that tenacity. However, Bounty Hunter versus Bounty Hunter, it's not going to matter for Bossk's regeneration. In light of that, it probably is safer to go with Bounty Hunters. The question is which... I would certainly want to run these 4. Cad Bane is pretty effective in the mirror match because you can clear off Bossk's Taunt and Frenzy. Frenzy is a big deal to get rid of. Boba Fett can clear the Frenzy, but you typically don't want to be using Execute just to clear Frenzy. With that in mind, it's probably best to bring Cad Bane, which I don't want to drop Dengar, because Dengar gives the most debuffs potential, so that he will do the most healing for your team. If I drop somebody, it's going to be Greedo, because he doesn't apply too many debuffs, he's just damage. And the more I look at this, the more I want to just bring the full team. To be safe, this is his only strong team. And keep in mind, if we lose a battle, matches might be over, assuming he can get through my fleet. If he can't get through my fleet, I can lose as many battles as I want, really. But assuming he gets through the fleet, then having a single loss will likely dictate this game. Because both sides or his side's full offense. In light of that, let's run a full Bounty Hunter team. This is his only strong team. I'm not going to use the Bounty Hunters for anything else. So we'll just run the full team. We'll ensure full protection. That's still pretty efficient. 59 banners is acceptable. 59 banners is what you get for 5 units used, all alive, full protection. So, let's pop up Frenzy. Let's clear that so that we can then take out Greedo. And let's stop. Yeah, I think I want to focus on Contract. I was considering stunning there, but better to focus on Contract, I would say. Let's save this for healing up protection. Boom. And of course. Alright, that's fine. Ow, ow. Okay, wow. Get him, Greedo. Get him. Okay, let's do some work here. We need to get Greedo up. So let's go ahead and do our healing. We'll take out Boba Fett. He's the last main source of damage. Then we'll focus on over here. We don't mind Boss staying alive. We would like him to gain back as much as possible. So want to apply as much debuffs as possible. Wow, this is not healing much. Man, rough. 60 banners is what you would get for full protection. Sorry. So I did only get 59 because Greedo never made it back up. That's really unfortunate. That was really bad work with resists in application of debuffs. Very unlucky, especially with like Boba Fett's basics and such. Probably, man, Greedo got targeted hard there. I wonder if there's something more I could have done to stop Boba Fett from taking a turn. Maybe I should have just gone ahead and used Cad Bane to stun him rather than focusing on the contract. That's probably the case. I probably should have slowed down his guy. So, with that being taken care of, we don't want to throw Nest. We want to let's think next about what Nest can do, because Nest getting a good matchup is important, because if you find yourself in the end and you can't throw Nest against something, you're gonna have a problem. I don't want to use her against First Order, simply because of Crew. Crew applies tenacity down, and they have the potential to infinitely stun lock her. That could make it so that this doesn't work out. Chirrut provides a lot of buffs, so that would make the damage ramp fast. K2SO does do daze, but he's one of the only two characters he has that doesn't have mods, so he's not going to be doing very many dazes with his speed. This team overall is very, very slow, though. And the benefit of having a slow Nest solo team is the fact that your opponent, you get a lot of benefit out of your opponent being faster than you. So I don't think I'm going to run against Rebels. With that being said, we are looking at Troopers and Phoenix as our primary options. We could do Ewoks, but I think the Ewoks are a little bit weaker compared to some of his other teams. I think I'm going to go ahead and do Phoenix. Zeb could be annoying. What's your potency like? I don't think you have too much potency, right? Hopefully. 38, that's fine. That should be okay. Phoenix isn't gonna have the damage to do this. Let's run Nest against Phoenix. Let's do it through here. Grab. Alright. I have an 80% chance to resist the dazes from Zeb. So we will focus down the Zeb just for the sake of what's it called? Getting rid of the daze as soon as possible. The daze potential. After that, we want to kill Sabine to prevent armor shred as much as possible, but overall we're just not going to care about that. Alright, and just waiting through. Man. Churning through. Oh, she doesn't clear off counterattack. I guess it's not a defensive. Counterattack feels like a defensive debuff, even though I guess it's not. But they want to be careful. Around 4 or 5 stacks of this. Oh wow. Oh. Gosh. Because this could start hurting around 4 to 5 stacks, and I do want to make sure that I, ouch. In full protection. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. Ouch. 5 stacks. There it is. But it looks like we're going to still get the full protection. Oh, come on, get her. Yes, there we go. Full protection. Probably at least. Maybe? I don't think that's full protection. Nope. Oh well. It is what it is. So, 59 banners could be better. Probably definitely should have been better. Now, we want to undersize everything that's left. We have a lot saved. So we have a Bastila team, we have a JTR team, we've got Sith, and Finn. Finn's a little bit dangerous to undersize. Maybe I should have just gone ahead and done the Finn against the bounty hunters, because undersizing with Finn is dangerous because you're relying on an exposed train. But let's go ahead and run Finn against First Order. He does have some counterattack potential if Kylo Ren takes a turn. Probably better to just run the Bastila here. Let's take a look at our Jedi. Boom, boom, boom. Just run this. This should be overkill, right? Can we churn through Kylo Ren with this? How fast is this Kylo Ren? 198 speed? So not the fastest. You don't give any speed off your leadership, right? You just give a lot of turn meter. Not even turn meter, they just give a lot of assists. So we do want to kill the weak guys as soon as possible to stop the assisting. Can't be critically hit while they have advantage. Okay. And 20% potency. So yeah, we're going to kill off the weak guys first, which is fine. We'll do that. General Kenobi, boom. Let's do this. This should be overkill. Alright, let's start up. We'll take out Fu. Man, not being able to be critically hit is kind of painful. Yeah, I don't like this. Let's just take out somebody while we're at it. We want to make sure that we do that. Oh, wow. Maybe we should have just gone straight for Kylo. Wow, that's some damage. Alright, so yeah, let's just take out Kylo. He's the only threat. Boom. Okay, I grossly overestimated that Gear 12 Zeta Kylo. Huh. I wonder if I could have two-manned that. That probably would have been a little bit ambitious to two-man. Just because they do have enough stuns, like you saw General Kenobi was stunned the whole time. It really would have been a 1v5 at that point, Bastila versus them. And that would have been a little bit dangerous, I feel. The reason we killed Kylo Ren so fast is because we weren't stunned. We were able to counterattack from General Kenobi's taunt, which means we could actually do damage. So it's probably the best bet to go ahead and use the 3 characters there. Next up, let's take out these Ewoks. They are going to be fast and repetitive. We're not necessarily fast. Their base speed, they're pretty slow overall. The Ewok Elders reasonably fast at 193. Wicked's fast at 187. But wait, did I use Finn? I didn't use Finn. Oh, we haven't used Finn yet. We'll use Finn here. Let's use Finn. We'll use Han and Chewie and C-3PO, I guess. Just so they don't take any turns. What is C-3PO doing? There he is. The fastest is Elder, but we're going to take out him and then take out Elder. Let's see, boom. Alright. See, their turn meter got pretty high. I'm glad I did what I did. Heck, let's just stun you, or not stun you, I can just kill you, that works too. Would I have done that without 3PO? We only get killed, really used his ability once. Probably would have. I could have gotten 62 banners off of this. If I lose my one banner, C3PO is a waste. How many Sith do I need? How fast are these guys? They're slow. Palpatine plus Thrawn. I think that's all we need. Because he can regenerate the protection on Palpatine very easily. We kill Veers and Stark as the highest speed characters. Yeah, let's do this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Holy crap. Oh, that should have gone on Stark. Shoot. Okay, let's do this. Prevent more buffs. Oh, this was a mistake. Holy crap. Holy crap. Let's kill the Veers. Oh god. Okay, we stun. Kill Veers. Okay, good. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's going to be okay. Let's kill the other guy that is fast. We won't be full protect. Well, we might still be full protection. Let's take out Trooper. Characters have died, so he does get Death Mark. Boom. Let's get more protection. Probably should have stunned him. That's okay. I can't afford to do... Nah, we can't do this. That's unfortunate. But still, 61 banners because I only use 2 units. Yeah. No counters from Thrawn was kind of rough. They were also a little bit healthier than I expected. Perhaps, I probably should have used Bastila. I definitely should have used Bastila. She would have stunned the rest of a huge chunk of that team. And I would have been able to use one of the Master Strategist abilities on both of them and probably cap them both off. Maybe not. Maybe they both would have been down protection, actually. They might have just been stuck with 60 banners at that point. Probably would have. That was close, though. It was definitely dangerous to have done what I did because Palpatine got real close to dying. Palpatine is squish. So we're definitely doing JTR droids. The real trick here is I don't think we're going to get Illuminate Destiny off. They're not going to survive long enough. On top of the fact that what's it called? We only are getting 3 procs from instead of 5. Cooldown gets reduced by the number of characters with whatever BB-8's secret intel, BB-8's secret ability, which is only 3, and a 3-man team is supposed to 5, so it builds up much slower. There's no way we're going to get Illuminate Destiny off. So we're going to have to, if we use this full team, we are going to have to balance exposes. And we're going to have to kill Chirrut fast. Chirrut's the only fast character. Everyone else we can probably manage. I like it. There are some assists. So let's try to make sure they only attack one person. And to do that, we're going to start with R2 doing his smoke screen on JTR. Because JTR is going to take a lot of turns. Every time JTR takes turns, you'll get Foresight, and that'll be good. Unfortunately, we do have to remove the taunt, which means we do get stuck with what's it called? Not being able to reduce the meter Chirrut, but that works out. Ah! BB-8 has taken the damages. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Really? You got a crit? Gross. Do that. Oh, I was expecting more turn meter gain. Now Chirrut's gonna get turn. That's unfortunate. So we'll take you out, and we really want as much turn meter as possible. Let's stop you. Okay. We kind of want to draw this out. Let's see. That's not good. Not what we wanted. Oh well. One more turn. Can BB-8 get another turn? Don't kill him. No! JTR! Why? Don't kill him. All I have to ask is for you not to kill the enemy. Is that too much to ask? One more turn is all we needed. Sad JTR, sad. Well, it was less efficient than I was hoping to be. There's definitely some things I could have cleaned up. I probably should have used Finn against the bounty hunters. Well, no, I do like where I used Finn. I like where I used Finn. I should have used... I probably should have controlled Boba Fett and Greedo a little bit better. If I had done that, I could have ended with more max protection on the bounty hunters, one more point from there. I definitely could have gotten one more point from... I wonder if I could have gotten one more point from the Phoenix if I focused Sabine over Zeb. He never did daze me. There's no real reason to have done that. If I had focused Sabine and lost less armor, I probably could have ended max protection, which I didn't do, if I recall. So that could have been an extra point. So there's most of these battles I probably could have fought. About half of these battles I probably could have fought an extra point out of. And so we'll see if we lose by 3 points. If we do, we'll be very sad. But I think we're going to have this because he's going to have to use some very strong teams at the minimum to take out Revan and Night Sisters. And after that, he might have to use a full team to take out the Ewoks reliably. And I don't think he has as good sustained teams as I do. He has stuff like Bastila. But other than Bastila, his Bossk is on defense, so he doesn't have protection regeneration from that. In addition, he's got, I guess he does have one Thrawn, but otherwise, most of his teams don't have the ability to sustain protection. And I think that might be working massively in my advantage for my offensive teams compared to his offensive teams. And it's one reason I am thankful for having left my Bossk on offense, even though one character didn't end up with full protection. Leaving characters for offense that can be efficient in winning. I mean, it's double-edged sword, right? Because teams that regenerate protection are much better on defense if you're winning the first battle. Once you've won the first battle, if you've got a lot of protection left over, then you're just as difficult to fight in the second battle. Even more if you're preloaded with third meter. Whereas on offense, you really just need to kill the enemy fast enough, a lot of the times, to win. But the Grand Arena, for Territory War, that's great. For Grand Arena, you get the banners for protection. And so that's a very key difference that makes offensive teams that can, using Thrawn on offense, Bossk on offense, even though Bossk is a very good defender, characters that can sustain that protection are pretty important. Bastila. I do love Bastila on offense, especially since Nest is pretty effective against Bastila. So there's just a whole bunch of factors like that to consider with Grand Arena that you don't have really with Territory War. Anyway, thanks for watching. I do think we're going to win this battle. I'll post on my Discord server the results of this. But if you enjoyed this stream and you want to come out and check out my future streams, I stream all of my Grand Arenas at 7 o'clock Eastern. This one's a little different timing because of a weekend schedule conflict. But normally the streams are always 7 p.m. Eastern. If you want the most up-to-date information, you can check out my Discord, which will be linked in the description below this video. And thanks for watching, checking out the stream.